I heard you got thrown out of your gym.
I did. Last Friday, I go to Equinox, and I've been going there for years.
Equinox Gym. I mean, they are a big LA gym. I see them all over. That is amazing to me. They do not want you working out if you support the president. That's it. I
have been warned, though, I have to tell you, Andrew, by some of the workers and some of my friends who go to this gym. They were like, you cannot let them know you vote for Trump. You can't support Trump around here. This is a liberal gym, and if they know it, they're going to get you for it. But, you know, they talk about Hillary. They're always putting Trump down, and I refuse to cower down to fear like that. I have a right to vote and support whomever I want, even if they don't agree with it, as I don't agree with them. I have a right to do it. I'm not going to cower down.
Oh no! I've never seen you do. I've never seen you do anything that even resembled cowering down. So I don't expect. Well, I want to hear what happens with this. There are two candidates in this race who are unfit for public office. One of them is Hillary and one of them is Trump. And I think that that's what's so difficult in talking about this. I'm talking to good people, honest people, sincere people, patriotic people who are backing a man I don't think is fit to be the president.
What is it about Trump that you find wrong?
There are three things. The first is character. When a man stands up in front of a crowd of already angry people and tells them to do violence to the protesters among them, when one of his people actually sucker punches one of these protesters as he's being let out, and kid's a loudmouth, no question about it, but he was being taken out of the place, and Trump doesn't condemn that. And he said it a number of times, beat the crap out of him, and I'll pay your legal fees. You know, I'd like to punch that guy in the face. We used to carry these guys out on stretchers.
That's the thing I like. One of the things I like about Trump. For the last 8 years, we've been put into slavery. Political correctness gone wild. The liberal, godless Democrats and the media have been able to say and just do what they want to us. The Republican establishment have done nothing. They showed no backbone at all. And so when Trump stand up and say, hey, we can't take this, and these people are coming to his rally, they're going to his rallies. They're not going to those people's rallies. So you can't let someone just come into your home and take over like that. And I think what the problem is, we have not seen a real man in so long, in a big way, in America. So when you see one being a man, you don't know what to do with it.
Okay, no one on this planet hates political correctness more than I do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know that.
Even being attacked by the media, he was able to tell the truth. And Andrew, that's what we need. We need honest government. We need government that put the country first. And President Trump is doing that.
What do you think of the argument that there is something unique in America about the journey of black people out of slavery to equality that he is kind of missing, that it doesn't address that deep well of feeling that some blacks and whites have, that there's this terrible racism in this country. Should he address that more? Are they wrong about that?
He's addressing it. First of all, black people are not on a deep journey.
Yep. Okay. I kind of thought you were going to say that. Yeah.
Black people, not all, but most, wouldn't recognize a deep journey if it slapped them in the face. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Black Americans are not suffering due to so-called racism. The ones who are suffering, and most are, is due to the destruction of the family and the lack of moral character.
You say that we as men have to learn how to talk with a woman, to communicate with her. Did you say that?
If you want to be married.
Really?
You don't have to do it if you don't want to be married.
Men are not talkers. You know, we speak the truth in few words or less. Why do we have to compromise to appease an emotional person?
Well, men are emotional too. We're all emotional. And,
but we shouldn't be. But why do we have to appease? Why not get the woman? Why not teach the woman how not to have so many words to say?
Because it doesn't work.
Why doesn't it work?
Because they have choices too.
But you're going against the man's choice by making him become something that he's
well,
not.
if you look at what makes marriages work, it's when people are good partners. And good partnership requires good communication. And it requires the ability to share responsibilities, whatever they may be. So if you want a good marriage, you have to be a good partner. And to be a good partner, you have to be a good communicator with your partner.
But you're only asking the men to be that good communicator.
No, we don't. We have men and women in my class, and we ask them both to be good communicators.
You tell the woman to shut up and listen?
That will not get your marriage going. If you want to have a relationship, that doesn't work. You can do it if it makes you feel good, but it's not going to make the relationship work.
And so, Andrew, what is a man?
Well, first of all, I think it's a great and important question
Yes.
because it's so easy to know what a woman is.
Yes.
Women have babies, and they, that really defines a lot of who they are, whether they have them or whether they actually have them or not.
Yes.
But even in a family situation, and certainly without a family situation, man is a little bit more abstract, a harder thing to define. And I've thought about it a lot because I write about men and men in dangers and things like that. And I really have come up with two words, and the words are courage and integrity. And courage, first of all, because without courage, you can't have any other virtue.
That's right.
Because the world is going to come to you and try and knock it out of you, take it away from you, threaten you, all kinds of things to stop you from doing the virtuous thing and the right thing. So you have to start with courage. And when I say integrity, what I mean by that is that you are what you seem. You say what you mean, and you are what you seem.
Yes.
And I think it's not so much a question. You're right, Jesse. Men don't talk the way women do.
That's right.
And they say fewer things, but I think that the things that they say need to be representative of who they really are. And one of the things I see young men doing all the time is they are told they have to talk a good feminist game,
Yeah.
a politically correct game,
Yeah.
and they say these things they don't believe. And a lot of times they wind up in relationships that they don't want, and that they really can't handle, that don't fit them. I think it really is helpful to say, not unkindly, not roughly, not bullyingly,
Right.
to a woman, this is who I am, this is what I'm like, and this is what I'm going to expect, if we're together. So I think just courage and integrity. If you have the courage to say what you mean and to mean what you say, I think that you're taking a big step to being a man.
I got to get you on record for this. So if abortion is illegal,
Yeah.
and a woman should have an abortion, and it's illegal to have an abortion, should she be punished?
I actually do not think we should have a law that penalizes women.
I didn't
for
ask
having
that.
abortions. That's what I said.
No, that's not what I'm asking.
I think
If it's illegal and she breaks the law, should she be punished? Yes or no?
no. I've said no.
So
3 times.
she should be allowed to break the law and not be punished. That's what Obama is doing. And we are not happy with that, are we? No. We are not happy with that. So why do we want more of the same? This is America. What makes America great, either our conscience punish us or the law punish us. Now we don't have either working.
Right. So let me ask you this. When Donald Trump said that what he wants is a system where women go back to illegal abortion mills, that's what he said on that. Do you agree with that? Is that what you
I
want?
didn't hear him say that.
He did say it. He did say it in the
But
same interview. And I mean.
But I am
I mean,
for abortion being illegal as well. I don't think for the woman, because I work with a lot of women, especially black women, young girls as young as 12 and 13. By the time they're 18, 19, and 20, they have had 4 or 5 abortions already. And they're mentally destroyed, emotionally destroyed, because someone told them that, it's legal to have an abortion, but they didn't tell them what it would do to their soul. And I care more for her soul than I do for some abortion law. Millions and million babies have been aborted. And so it's a very serious issue.
I understand, but again, I feel like you're dodging the issue here.
What's the issue?
The issue is whether Donald Trump had thought this through.
No.
Remember
He hadn't.
Remember only 4 years ago, he was for partial birth abortion. He was completely pro-choice. So he just, and look, obviously it's a good thing if people change their mind for the right, but he changes his mind according to the flow of politics.
Those kids who come.
Let's get that question answered. Is it true that most kids that are committing violent crimes, joining gangs and going to jail and
dropping out of school and having other kids, most of them are from single-parent homes. Is that true or not?
It depends on the ethnic group. It also depends. They're mostly from poverty, is what we find, and we find
Not
that's
single
the
parent
biggest.
home? Are they coming from a home where there are two parents?
Well, two parents are definitely better for a child.
No, that's not what
But,
I'm asking you.
You're making
Are
it
they
sound
coming
like
from
becoming a
single-parent-
single-parent home is going to make you a murderer. It doesn't,
But you're not answering my question.
because it's a bad
Are they
question.
coming from two-parent homes or single-parent homes?
There are some who come from two-parent homes.
But most of them are coming from two-parent homes or
they
single-parent
come
homes?
from homes where they have more adverse experiences.
You're not answering my question.
Well, because it's a poor association. Most
It's not a
kids
poor
who come
association.
from
I think that's obviously true. It is
Right.
more than one variable. But I think that you put a child at a great disadvantage when there's no father in the house. When people divorce and children are small, I hear this all the time. Oh, the kids are going to be fine. The kids are going to get over it. That is ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah.
when you divorce, that is like blowing up
Well,
a child's
again,
planet.
there's some facts out there that challenges that. What they do show is that kids from intact families have problems too, and it's a rate of about 10%. Kids from single-parent homes have problems at about a rate of 25%. That means 75% of them are not having problems. It's not a death sentence if you come from a single-parent home. It is
Oh,
better if you
man.
have two parents, though.
Fatherless children are twice as likely to drop out of school.
10 to 25%. Is that what we're not
Twice
talking
as
about?
likely to drop out of school. That's from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services National Center for Health Statistics survey on child's health, Washington, D.C. And I could go on and on and on.
I have
like
it too.
this.
I have it. The rate is
I gotta
10 to
take a break.
25%, but it
We're
doesn't
going to
mean
take a
that the
break.
majorities.
We're going to take a break. We'll come back and pick up on this right after this break. Back in a moment.